Good morning and welcome to the WickerShire project off-grid. We've been struggling to grow our veggies from seed. What's going on, people? It is early March, somewhere around the 11th. Now, the weather out here in March in Tennessee can be 70 or it can be 50. The nighttime temperatures can be pretty chilled. I got up this morning, there were frost out in the backyard behind the tiny home. Luckily now the sun is coming up and we're getting a lot of sunshine. Hopefully there's not too many dark days in between. Our seed starting has gone a little bit on the wonky side of life. And what this does for our baby seedlings is they are covered, and it'll promote growth since we do not have any grow lights inside. When we first started growing them, we had no plans to add lights because we didn't have any, so everything kind of grew and got a little bit leggy. We basically have 2 seed trays. One my wife planted, rogue style, just planting everything and anything she wanted, and that was fine. The second set is pretty much tomatoes, peppers, and a lot of lettuce. The lettuce is some of the first things that have come up. So let's go check out those seed trays really quick and show you the health of the seeds. This is the first cell we planted. So we're seeing a little bit more improvement. Things are a lot thicker and greener. We may have just caught it in time, maybe not. I'm wondering if we even planted the back half of the cell. There are a lot of things that just aren't coming up. So maybe I only got halfway through. I don't think that to be the case. There's some growth happening here. It's pretty much the lettuce patch. And there are new seeds coming up. So it's a good idea when you do something like this to have everything labeled. It'll let you know what seeds germinate the fastest. As we walk towards the back of the garden, that's where the chicken coop is on the right. Straight ahead is the old garden area. We're going to pull this all out. We're going to utilize the space to the left on this side. I believe this is where we want to put down our weed barrier, set in our grow pots, our drip lines, set over that bug netting. This area will change dramatically come April. 2 of the major things that are growing here currently are the possible blackberries that have self-seeded, maybe from the bird droppings. So those are all starting to green up. I isolated the mint. That came to life, so I got that pot out, stuck that on top of the chicken coop, try to get it off the ground. I don't know if chickens eat mint, no clue, but we want to try to save it. And I kind of don't want it propagate. I guess I don't care. Maybe I'll let mint propagate all over this ground. If anything grows in this clay soil, we'll be blessed. In order to recuperate the other half acre behind the house, we would need some heavy equipment. renting a bulldozer and just scraping everything down and cleaning it up. Then we'd get that weed barrier mat set down there. This way we could set all the grow bags in. Let's go check out some of those blackberries and that mint I was talking about. So here we have the blackberry. At least we think it's a blackberry. If it is, it's a thorned variety. So this is approximately 2.5 feet by 2.5, maybe 3 feet tall. It's a good sized bush. Deeper in the old garden patch, there is another blackberry plant. This is another one that's starting to take off. And we have this bush here that's just starting. Over the fence near the other tarp, there's another one here. We did not plant these. They were self-seeded by the wild birds or my chickens. I'm not sure which did the acidification and stratification from last year. This will be the second year of growth. So we're hoping for berries this year. A little further in the backyard where the gray water pipe is, mixed in with the brambles, there is a massive blackberry bush here that expands over 6 to 8 feet. As we come behind the goat pen, there's another one. It's just a forest of these, and they are leg shredders. Here's one of those type of shelf fungus. It's the top of it. That is the bottom. There are no gills. It's kind of got that spongy bottom to it. Again, we're halfway down the property, probably about 150 feet down. When we excavated the soil to do a soil sampling of what we can grow in, we flipped the soil over. You guys tell me what you think you can plant into this. You can probably see why we're going for the cloth grow pots. So I'm halfway down the property. Here's a back view. There are tons of wood and log that needs to be processed. This all needs to be cut and burned. That's what we're making our biochar out of. So we'll check on these plant starts in the 72 cell trays every couple days. That way you guys can watch the progression of growth. Thanks for joining us on this episode of the WickerShire Project, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.